Welcome again, students. Today we are going to discuss the next portion of the competition part. In the previous lecture, we have discussed about some competitive based questions, and today we are taking the next part, that is the questions related to AIBMT. And our first question is, which of the following has the dimensions of a pressure? We have to find out the dimensions of pressure, and we know that pressure is equals to force per unit area, and the dimensions of force are mlt minus 2, and for area it is L square. When we solve, we have the dimensional formula ml minus 1 t minus 2. So our B answer is the correct one. Okay. Next one is the dimensional formula for torque is, the dimensional formula for torque. We know that torque is equals to force into distance, force into distance, or we can say force into perpendicular distance. So the dimensional formula for force is mlt minus 2, and for distance it is L. So we have the dimensions ml square t minus 2. So ml square t minus 2, A is the right answer. So next, third question is the dimensional formula. The dimensions of universal gravitational constant are universal gravitational constant. We know that according to Newton's law of gravitation, F is equals to G m upon r square, and from this relation we have G is equals to F r square upon m into small m, and the dimensional formula for force is m l t minus 2. For r square it is L square, and for mass it is m, and for small m it is also m, it is m square. So the dimensional formula for gravitational constant is m minus 1 L cube t minus 2. M minus 1 L cube t minus 2. So A is the right answer. Okay. Our next question is, the dimensional formula for impulse are equal to that of, and impulse is known as, impulse is equals to force into time, that is the force acting for a short interval of time is known as impulse, and the dimensions of force are m l t minus 2, and for time it is t. So the dimensions of impulse are m l t minus 1, and this is mass into velocity m v, and mv is equals to linear momentum. So the impulse have the dimensions of linear momentum. B is the right answer. Next one is the dimensional formula for the angular momentum. Angular momentum of a body is represented by L, and it is equals to mv into small r, where m is the mass, v is the velocity, and r is the uh, radius. Okay. Then for mass it is m, for velocity lt minus 1, and for distance it is L. So the dimensions of linear momentum are, angular momentum are ml square t minus 1, ml square t minus 1, that is D is the right answer. And next question is, the dimensions of Planck's constants equal to that of, according to the Planck's quantum theory, we know that E is equals to h nu, and here h is the Planck's constant. It is the energy of a photon. This expression represents the energy of a photon. From there, h is equals to E upon nu, and for energy we have dimensions m l square t minus 2, and for frequency it is t minus 1. So the Planck's constant have the dimensions of m l square t minus 1, m l square t minus 1, and m l square t minus 1. These are the dimensions of angular momentum. So we have the answer C. Okay. And our next question is, the dimensional formula of the self inductance is, we know that the self inductance is represented by capital L, and it is equals to EMF upon current per unit time. Okay, so L will be equals to, the dimensions of EMF are the same as that of the potential, and potential have the dimensions of work per unit charge. So it is work per unit charge, and current is known as charge per unit time. Time goes upside, and one time is also there. It will be equals to t square. So we have the dimensions for L. It is m L square t minus 2, and for time we have t square, and for Q we have Q square. Okay, and here it is represented in terms of A. A represents the ampere. A for here A represents the ampere, and charge, the dimensional formula for charge is equals to I into T. Charge is equals to current into time. So the dimensions of charge is A T. So we have for Q it is A T, for 2 times it will be A square T square. Okay, so the dimensions of self inductance are M L square, it is T minus 2 and A minus 2. So the dimensions of self inductance are ml square t minus 2 a minus 2, ml square t minus 2 a minus 2. So C will be the right answer. Next question is the dimensions of RC is. Here R represents the resistance and C represents the capacitance. C represents the capacitance. The dimensions of RC, resistance into capacitance. We know that R according to Ohm's law, V is equals to IR and R is equals to V upon I. R is equals to V upon I. So RC will be equals to V upon I, and C is according to relation Q is equals to CV. We can write C is equals to Q upon V. Okay, it is Q upon V. We will cancel out, and for current we can write, for current I'm writing it here. For current we can write RC will be equals to, it will be Q, and for current it is again Q upon T. T is multiplied on the upside, Q cancels each other, then RC will be equals to T. So the dimensions of RC are of time. So C will be the right answer. Okay. Now our next question is, which of the following dimensions will be same as that of the time? Let's first write down the dimensions for R, L and C. For C, the dimensions for capacitance, C will be equals to Q upon V, and V is equals to work done per unit charge. It will be work per unit charge into charge Q square. So it will be have the dimensions A square T square, and for work it is ml square T minus 2. When we apply these solve these terms, we have m minus 1 L minus 2 T raised to power 4 and A square. These are the dimensions of capacitance, and for inductance we have the dimensions L is equals to, these are for capacitance, and for inductance the dimensions are ml square T minus 2 A minus 2, ml square T minus 2 A minus 2. And for resistance R is equals to V upon I, and V is equals to work done per unit charge, and current is equals to charge upon time. So the dimensions for resistance are m L square T minus 2, and for time it is T, and for charge it is A square T square, because we have there Q square. So the dimensions of R will be equals to m L square T, it is T minus 3 and A minus 2. A minus 2. So these are the dimensions of the resistance, capacitance and inductance. Let us check one by one. We have to check which of the following quantity have the dimensions of time. Let's write the dimensions of R here, L here. So L have the dimensions of M L square T minus 2 A minus 2, and for resistance it is M L square T minus 3 A minus 2. All the terms cancels out each other and we have remain with the time. So A will be the right answer. Okay. L by R have the dimensions of time. And our next question is the dimensional formula for the permeability of free space is permeability of free space is represented by mu naught, and we know that the force experienced by two current carrying conductors placed in air is equals to mu naught over 4 pi I1 I2 L upon R. I1 I2 L upon R. Here I1 and I2 represents the current flowing through the two conductors, and L represents the length of the conductor and R represents the separation between the two conductors. From this relation we can write mu naught is equals to F into 4 pi R upon I1 I2 into L, and the dimensional formula will be for force it is M L T minus 2, and 4 pi is a dimensionless quantity, and R, for R we have dimensions L, and for current it is A, and for we have two components of current, so it is A square, and for length it is again L. L cancels each other, so we have the dimensions for mu naught are mu naught is equals to M L T minus 2 A minus 2, M L square M L T minus 2 A minus 2. So A will be the right answer, M L T minus 2 A minus 2. Next one is which pair don't have equal dimensions. हमें ये बताना है कि कौन से दो पेयर्स के डायमेंशंस इक्वल नहीं है. तो यहाँ से अगर हम चेक करें एनर्जी एंड टॉर्क, एनर्जी के लिए हमारे पास डायमेंशंस रहते हैं m l स्क्वायर t माइनस 2, और टॉर्क के लिए हमारे पास डायमेंशंस होते हैं फोर्स इनटू डिस्टेंस. सो फॉर फोर्स m l t minus 2, and for distance it is again L. So these two quantities have the same dimensions, and for B option if we check the dimensions of force, then the dimensions of force are M L T minus 2, and impulse is equals to force into time. So the dimensions of impulse are M L T minus 1. So these two quantities do not have the same dimension, so B will be the right answer. And our next question is which of the following is a dimensional constant. हमें ये बताना है कि इनमें से कौन सा एक डायमेंशनल कांस्टेंट है, और यहाँ पर हम यूनिवर्सल ग्रेविटेशनल कांस्टेंट का जो डायमेंशनल फॉर्मूला है 2-3 बार फाइंड आउट कर चुके हैं. तो इट मींस यहाँ से इसका जो आंसर रहेगा हमारे पास बी, क्योंकि हमारे पास ग्रेविटेशनल कांस्टेंट के लिए डायमेंशनल फॉर्मूला रहता है. सो बी विल बी द राइट आंसर. So dear students, this is all about today's video. Thank you. Have a nice day.